皆さんこんにちは。アメリカのカリフォルニアのサンディエゴ在住のリエです。
初めまして、どうぞよろしく、スラウコです。
今回は視聴者さんからいただいた質問についてお話をします。なぜ日本へ移住するのですかという質問です。まずは私からお話しさせていただきます。私と夫はアメリカと日本で遠距離結婚、離れて暮らしていました。10年前に日本で生まれた生後2ヶ月の長男ケンちゃんと共に夫の住むこのサンディエゴへ引っ越ししてきました。そして10年間サンディエゴに住みました。日本へ引っ越す理由ですが、まず一つは夫が約1年2ヶ月前に仕事をリタイアしたので経済的な理由です。現在夫の年金、家賃収入とあとは子ども手当のような手当が我が家の家計を支えています。私はオンラインで物販の仕事をしてますが、仕事と言えるほどのものではなく、最近は子どものお小遣い程度しか稼げていません。以前の動画でサンディエゴの生活費についてリアルな数字を出していますが、こういった収入だけでは正直長く暮らしていくのは厳しいです。あとは大きな理由は治安の問題もあります。コロナ後、さらにカリフォルニアの治安は悪化してきています。日々犯罪は起きていますが、現在窃盗は大した罪に問われないそうで、窃盗事件も増えているそうです。サンディエゴはロサンゼルスなどに比べたらまだ平和な方かもしれませんが、コロナ後ますます経済格差が広がり、犯罪も増えている気がします。旦那さんがホームセンターに行った時にカートにたくさんの商品を詰め込んだりしている人を見て、そのまま店外に出て行ったそうです。店員さんは何回か話しかけてましたが、それ以上は何もしなかったそうです。人身の被害が生じる可能性があるため、そういう対応をするようにあらかじめ今は社内で教えられているようです。カリフォルニアではないんですが、去年学校内で発砲事件も起きたりしてます。我が家は小学生の子供が2人いるし、そういった面でも安心できるのはやはり日本だと感じています。あと我が家は夫が25歳上のため若くはないので、夫に万が一があった場合、子供たちを育てるのは私一人になります。その点を考えても日本への移住が一番いい決断だと思いました。夫が元気なうちにまた子供ができるだけ小さい時がいいと思っていたので、今がその移住のタイミングだと思っています。では次は夫になぜ日本に移住をしたいのかを説明してもらいます。ではお願いします。
Hello everyone. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Slavko. My wife calls me Slachan or Hansan. And so I would like to begin from the beginning, when I first came to United States and where I come from and things like that. So I was born in Yugoslavia and in a little town in the Dalmatian coast, which is now part of Croatia because Yugoslavia doesn't exist anymore due to civil unrest. And so when I was 17 years old or so, I came to United States. I didn't speak any English, so I had to start first with learning English as a second language. And so I went to school and finished my high school also at the same time and learning the English language. And I started working in a little, in a factory, and I saved as much money as I could. And after a couple of years, I decided to buy a house for myself. So I wanted to learn how to operate business, which is very, very important. And so I worked that for a few years, and then I moved on something else, because I was still young and I wanted to try different things to see what would be the best for me. And I started selling real estate. To me, the selling was not really my calling. So as a young man, I always liked cars. So I said to myself, if I do it as a hobby, why shouldn't I go and try to make some money? So I went there and finished the course for auto mechanic, and I got my also state license, which meant that I could go and inspect cars for emissions testing. And I started that I think it was 1987, And I've been doing that ever since for almost 40 years. And so I did pretty well, and for me time was to retire. I wanted to spend more time with my boys. I have two boys. Kento is older boy, he's 10 years now. He was actually born in Japan. And younger boy, Micho, he was born in San Diego here. He's 8 years old. My dad got sick, and so I wanted to spend time with him. So I did not want to take him to nursing home. So I wanted to be with him, and so he can spend time with me and my wife and my boys, so he could feel happier. And unfortunately, he passed away last February, and so now we are at a point where we want to do something different. So the most important thing is for our boys. They are still young and they have to learn a lot. And so what we would like for them to experience Japanese culture and traditions. That's very important for them because they're still young and they can learn. From my personal opinion, Japan is the best place for them to start new life. And also what I like about Japan personally is I like how Japanese people, they work, they have a respect for traditions, for their culture, and those are very important things because when you respect one another, that's the best. So for all of us, it will be a challenge, it will be an adventure where we all will be learning something new. My boys will be learning, even though they speak Japanese, they will be learning Japanese to speak better and also to read and write. And for me personally, it would be a challenge for me also to learn Japanese language. It's my wife, my Hane-san, was my sensei, and to be honest, she was not that a great sensei. In 11 years or 12 years that we've been together, I've learned only 2 Japanese words. It's Jamashinaide and Yamate, and at that rate, I will never learn Japanese to speak fluently. So I'll have to go to school and learn the language. Hopefully I can be able to speak fairly well, where I can go on my own and go to stores and buy stuff and get around in subway and things like that. So that's my goal for myself, and so it's going to be interesting.
以上が私たち家族が日本へ移住する理由です。今後も移住について取り上げていきたいと思っています。もし同じように移住を考えていらっしゃる方がいましたら、何か参考になればいいなと思っています。この動画を気に入っていただけましたら、チャンネル登録、高評価をお願いします。
Thank you for watching this video, and if you like the video, please subscribe and Ami-chan say bye bye.
では次回の動画でまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。
Bye bye, bye bye.